the OldPreMeds podcast, session number 166. You're a non-traditional student entering the medical field on your terms. You may have had some hiccups along the way, but now you're ready to change course and go back and serve others as a physician. This podcast is here to help answer your questions and help educate you on your non-traditional journey to becoming a physician. Welcome to the OldPreMeds podcast. My name is Dr. Ryan Gray, your host here every week, where I take questions directly from you from our forums over at premedforums.com and answer them here. While we try to stick to non-traditional focused questions, that's where the old and OldPreMeds comes from. Most of our questions and most of our answers can help any student along the way. So if you have a friend who you think may benefit from this podcast, I would love for you to share it with him or her. Today we have a great question about online pass-fail BS degrees. Our student says, "Hello everyone, here's a little background. I am 30 years old and have a degree in marketing management. This degree is regionally accredited, but it is competency-based, which means that the grading was pass-fail, and if you pass, you get an automatic 3.0 GPA. I completed this degree in 2015 and decided to pursue the pre-med path in January of 2017. During the last 2 years, I have taken Gen Chem, Bio, and Physics at a community college, and OChem and Biochem online at a 4-year university." I think Biochem is only online, the way they wrote this. "I have a 3.88 GPA with my prerequisite coursework, but this will not move the needle much for my overall GPA. I have over 100 hours volunteering and clinical experience at a free clinic, which I will continue. I have over 40 hours shadowing, which I will continue, and I have not done, nor do I plan to do research. I have 2 questions. Number 1, should I be worried about the fact that my degree was acquired online and that it was a competency-based pass or fail system? Number 2, I have only taken 1 class in person at a 4-year university, OChem. I've gotten a letter of recommendation from this professor. What should I do for the other LORs? Should I just get letters from my community college professors, or should I take another class at a 4-year college just for the LOR? I'm currently preparing to take the MCAT in April, and I need to work full-time in prep for the birth of our first child in May. Congratulations. I appreciate any and all thoughts. West Knee." All right, so couple questions that this student has, West Knee has. Number 1, should I be worried about the fact that my degree was acquired online and that it was a competency-based pass or fail system? No. And there's a big caveat to that. It's no, because it was marketing management. Now, if this was a biology degree that you acquired online and it was pass-fail, that's a different story. Because this degree was in non-science courses, it really doesn't matter. Schools don't really care about the classes that you took outside of those science prereqs. They want to make sure that you're a well-rounded student, that you're a good person, all of the normal stuff we always talk about here. And getting an online degree doesn't affect that much. And a non-science online degree. So I wouldn't worry about that. You're showing a great upward trend, so to speak, because your automatic 3.0 isn't really great, but having that 3.88 in the science GPA coursework that you're taking, that's awesome. Second question. Only 1 course at a 4-year university, and you received an LOR from that professor. Should you take another 4-year college course just to get an LOR? No. A community college letter of recommendation is fine. There is less and less and less backlash from medical schools about students from community college. It's okay. It's what you've had to do. It's what you've needed to do. It's what worked for your schedule, for your budget, for whatever. That's okay. If there is a school out there who's going to take that and hold it against you, oh well, right? That's why we apply to a broad range of schools. So I wouldn't worry about a letter of recommendation from a community college professor. I would be really prepared to talk about why you did most of your courses at a community college. That question may come up, and it has come up a bunch for a lot of the students who I work with. So I would definitely focus on that, is just making sure you have an answer for that. But overall, letter of recommendation from a community college professor is fine. You will be fine with that. So lots of moving parts and pieces to this. Online degree for non-science, that's okay. Letter of recommendation from a community college professor, science professor, that's okay as well. Don't sweat the small stuff, guys. This is one giant big picture. Obviously, two of the biggest parts of that is MCAT and GPA. As long as you are taking care of that, as long as you are taking care of the extracurriculars and shadowing and getting clinical experience and all of that stuff, you will be okay. The micro stuff, letter of recommendation from a community college professor, online from a non-science degree online, that's okay. Worry about big picture, and all of the other stuff will fall into place. All right, I hope that was helpful for you. I want to let you know about Next Step Test Prep. They sponsor a lot of the podcasts we do here, and sometimes they sponsor the OldPreMeds podcast. They help support us by having a promo code that you can use, which is MSHQ. And when you use that promo code, I get a little beer money, as I call it. It's a commission from using the product. It's a win-win-win. They get a customer, you get to save some money, and I get a little beer money. As long as I don't podcast drunk, I suppose that's good. So let me tell you about Next Step Test Prep. When we first started working together a long time ago, they were mostly and almost exclusively a tutoring company. They had some books and they did tutoring. A couple years ago, that all changed with their course, which has done amazingly well for the students who are taking it. Students love the course. What do they love about it? Well, you get access to all of their materials, all 10 of their full-length exams, their books. You get access to like 100 plus hours of video content, helping you figure out what you need to work on. You get a schedule creator, a nice little online schedule creator where you input all of your information and it spits out a nice MCAT schedule for you, prep study schedule for you. But really the best part is the live office hours that you get 5 days a week. So you sign up, it's a do-it-yourself course, but you get access to one of their top tutors during live office hours. That's what I think makes it stand out. Oh, and it's a huge value. It's a lot more inexpensive. Is that the right word? It's a lot cheaper than the other courses out there. And so it's a huge value for everything that they're giving you. And you can get $50 off using the promo code MSHQ. Go to nextsteptestprep.com. Again, that's MSHQ. And also, if you qualify for FAP, let them know. They'll ask for some more details, but you can get the course at 50% off as well. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you to Next Step for supporting the medical school headquarters and MedEd Media and all the podcasts we do here. And I hope you have a great day. We'll see you next week.